Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and to day 23 of our yoga challenge. I'm not sure if you can see Gus over here. He decided to join us tonight. So we are doing a nice winding down practice. Again, nice to do in the evening or before you go to bed. I'm going to use my bolster, so feel free to grab a pillow of some kind. Just a little bit of space to move would be great. And let's get started. So let's begin laying down today and laying on top of the pillow. So just making sure that your head is resting on something, whether that's the floor or a pillow or a second pillow, and getting nice and comfy so you can have your legs in a diamond shape, or you can have your legs out nice and long, whatever's best for you right now. Then just kind of turning your palms to face up, resting your arms at your sides, starting to let your eyes close if you haven't already. These winding down practices are nice and short and sweet, and just kind of give our bodies and our minds the chance to just wind down from the day, from the week. And just set us up to get a good night's rest. So taking a nice slow inhale and exhale. Just listening to the sound of your breath. Softening through your entire body. Making any adjustments that you feel like you need to make. And setting any thoughts that are still on your mind off to the side. And nice and slow, we're just going to start to wiggle our toes. Maybe move your feet a little bit, and your hands can come to the outside of your knees if you are making that diamond shape, and just help your knees start to come back together. And just taking a moment here. Notice any sensations running through your body. And we're just going to start to sit up a little bit, and I want you to take your pillow out from under your back. We're going to move it underneath our hips. So I find the best way to do this is to just bring it under your glutes, in between your feet and your glutes, and then just lift the hips a bit and slide that pillow under. So once you got your pillow underneath your hips, you just kind of start to walk your feet a little closer towards the pillow. And if you're comfortable, it's kind of pulling the knees towards the chest. You can hang onto your knees, just kind of let the feet hover. Let your pillow support you. Support your low back, all the weight of the legs. And you can just keep your knees bent, your hands on your knees, or you can straighten your legs. Maybe hang onto the back of the legs, or maybe you feel like you don't need to hang on to the legs. They just want to stay up there on their own. I'm just kind of taking the weight out of the feet, out of the toes. There's one other option here, is to actually let the knees start to come towards the chest. It's almost like you want to come into a nice little ball And you can have your knees bent. You can have your legs straight. Maybe the weight of the feet encourages the hips maybe off of the pillow a little bit, but you don't have to lift them off the pillow. Just gonna play with it. I want you just to be light through the toes and through the feet. And just kind of finding your breath here. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, let your eyes close. Just notice what you feel here, through your legs, through your tummy, through your low back, your shoulders. Just keeping the jaw soft, maybe even a little bit of space between the lips. And if you've got your legs kind of straight right now, you're just going to start to bend them. And we're all going to bring our feet nice and slowly back down to the floor. All the way back down. And we're going to keep our hips lifted up on our pillows. You can keep your legs bent, your feet planted, or you could walk your feet to the bottom of your mat. Almost like we're making a little banana shape with the body. And just rest your arms wherever is comfy. Maybe your hands are on your tummy or your arms are at your sides. Maybe you can feel a little bit of length through the hip flexors. And just allowing yourself to slow everything down. Putting any thoughts that are still on your mind off to the side. Just listen to the sound of your breath. If you did send your legs out nice and long, start to walk your feet back in. And we're just going to lift our hips up a little bit. I want you to push your pillow down past your hips and towards your knees. So maybe lifting up a little bit to give that pillow a little bit more of a push. I want your feet out wide and your knees resting on top of your pillow. And if your pillow is too small for your feet to be out super wide, you can bring your feet a little closer together. And just let your low back connect to the ground. So you might need to tuck your tailbone under a little bit. You might need to encourage it down a little bit. Maybe even just slightly rock the hips side to side. Very small movement. And then just let your chin start to fall over towards your left shoulder. And with an inhale, lifting your chin back up. And let it fall over towards the right shoulder. Using an inhale to lift the chin back up. And just let every part of your body that's actually touching the ground beneath you let it be nice and heavy. And start to let go of any effort you're putting into your breath, but still feel it. And just giving yourself the opportunity to stay here a little longer. Or maybe start to bring your hands together in front of your heart. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening and you sleep well tonight. Until tomorrow, namaste.